Danganronpa.
Hey guys, Kickassreaction here, and we are back with some more Danganronpa. I love my Celeste, by the way, just gotta say that right off the bat. And yeah, we are now beginning the 5th chapter of the game, which is pretty crazy. I've been thinking for a while that this is probably gonna be the finale chapter of the game, but honestly, I'm not sure anymore, you know, we still have a lot of players left. We have, if I think, 7. Because in the last part we had Sakura's trial, we had, you know, the investigation learning that she unfortunately committed suicide, but they did swap Sakura out, oops, they did swap her out with the mysterious 16th student, and we did get the name of that student, but honestly I've kind of forgot. I think it was Muriko IKUSABA or something. Like I said, I'm sure they'll bring that up again in this chapter. But I don't know, you know, I really went into this thinking this might have been a 5-chapter game. I always considered the 6th chapter would have been possible. But now I'm honestly thinking we could have a 7th chapter, because I mean, my god, we still have so many characters left. And it doesn't feel like we're really at the climactic finale yet, you know, like it feels like we are so far in. And of course we still have the, that weird message that we had in the, in Sakura's trial, which said that we were halfway through the game. Now I don't know if that meant the trial itself. No other trial I think has had that before, and it very specifically said game rather than trial, so I mean, if I'm really only halfway through the game at this point, holy fuck. That is a big game, you know, I really thought I was getting pretty close to the climax of the game by this point. But if we're that like far off still, that is honestly so crazy. But also kind of so hype, you know, that means we get more Danganronpa content. But god, it just makes me wonder, how long are these trials gonna get? I mean, god. So yeah, we had probably the most tragic fate in, you know, the last case in terms of the execution itself, you know, being not a case of malice like many of the others. It was a case of, you know, an unfortunate suicide, which I mean, luckily no one got a punishment from that other than, Alter Ego. Big rip to Alter Ego, by the way. That did suck. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm also, a little worried for, some characters, because I have noticed now, I think I realized this yesterday, that I was noticing patterns, between the trials and the characters. The bullet time battles kind of reveal a pattern in the game thus far that has kind of been taking place throughout each and every chapter, in that the characters that present in the bullet time battles don't actually, they haven't been surviving much into the next chapters, you know. If you remember, Leon played the first bullet time battle. Our opponent was Leon. He was obviously the blackened in chapter 1, so he died. You know, Kiyotaka was the bullet time battle for chapter 2. Now Mondo was the culprit, and you know, Taka survived, but he was the bullet time battle opponent in chapter 2, and then in chapter 3 he was murdered, so he never made it to the you know, to the 3rd chapter's trial. Celestia was the bullet time battle opponent in chapter 3, and then she was the blackened, so she went out. Rip my angel. And then that's been the pattern so far. You know, everyone who's been in the bullet time battles hasn't survived. And in the last chapter, we had fucking 3 of those. We had Hiro, then we had Toko, and then we had Hina. So, you know, I'm really concerned about those 3 based off that pattern, because it is a pattern that is honestly worth mentioning. And yeah, I don't know. That is honestly rather concerning to me, because I mean, would they really kill off 3 people at this point? You know, I suspect that chapter 5 is probably going to be a pretty meaty one, considering, you know, they bothered giving us the whole warning last time of how far we were in the game. And now that we're going more into, like, you know, the mysteries, and we're getting a little closer, you know, what is it? Kyoko using her detective/spy skills, you know, to lie to Makoto to get him to bait out Monokuma as looking like he's breaking into the data lab, and she somehow found out the, you know, the identity of the 16th student, who we now know is going to be a part of this, you know, most likely in this chapter. I mean, this is probably going to be a very meaty chapter, you know, and I don't know. I'm really just curious about this. But this is also probably going to be the chapter where I do break my kind of pattern I've been playing in the game, you know, because I kind of like to structure it to where, you know, I do the the pre-trial stuff, I do the plot, you know, the free time and whatnot, and I would end off the parts with the murder, you know, and then have the investigation the next part, and then I know for the most part I've been adding on the trials and the investigations themselves together because, you know, they're not that long, honestly. I think Chapter 2's was the longest and Chapter 4's was the shortest. But this chapter might be a little different, or this part, because I am recording this on the 24th of December, so it is Christmas Eve. I don't know how much time I'm going to have to actually record this, so I don't know if I'll find an appropriate place to really stop at, or if I'll have, you know, and I just cut it off at some point. You know, I'll try and get through at least 2 hours of gameplay, because that's kind of what I want to have as a minimum for these, you know, for these parts. But I'm not too sure yet. You know, I'm not sure what we're going to do. I don't know how this chapter is going to be structured. This could be a very different chapter than we've had in the game thus far. We might not even get any free time at all. I don't know. But I am excited going into this, you know, because now we are kind of a unit more than anything else. You know, last chapter was all about the tension, the despair, you know, and the conflict between the characters, for better and for worse in terms of some of them, you know. And this one now, it's kind of united. Like, even Byakuya has kind of joined our little group at this point, our little merry-round of being against the Mastermind, now realizing that he would have got himself and everyone killed in the last trial by completely misconstruing it. He realizes now that it's more beneficial to be together and he's not going to play the game of the Mastermind anymore, which subsequently means we have Jill on our side as well, which is really cool. And going back into Jill, because I just forgot to say this, but you know, like I said, in terms of the 3 people that had the bullet time battle last time, the kind of off character for that is Jill, right? Because Toko is an interesting case. And I'm curious, if I am right that these 3 will die, I'm curious in Toko's case if it won't be a case of necessarily she dies, but if some way, shape or form, she kind of loses control of herself and Jill, for the rest of the game, takes over, right? Because there is that very common plot point in, you know, multiple personality disorder cases that, you know, at some point the off-brand, you know, the evil persona kind of takes over permanently, and I'm curious if we'll play that out for this chapter, you know, as a way of kind of killing quote-unquote Toko off and having Jill in control for the rest of the game. Like I said, I have no idea what the probability of that being the case actually is, but I think there is some merit, you know. I'm really curious what would happen. And if that's the case, I'm so curious how we end off the game, because I gotta imagine some people beyond Toko and, Kyoko and MUKURO would live, because I still think they're the 2 primary people that obviously have the biggest chance of surviving. But if Jill and Toko get out, I'm so curious how their story ends, because you gotta imagine Kyoko and MUKURO can't just let Jill walk out scot-free, you know, she's the ultimate murderous fiend, she's wanted for thousands of cases, right? Like, I don't know. But I am curious either way, you know, so let's just get this started up. Let's see, what is this? That was not what I saved. Okay, I don't know why I did this, but I'm starting to save them a little further apart from each other now, which is sus. But yeah, anyway, let's get this on. Chapter 5, baby.
MUKURO IKUSABA.
Okay, MUKURO IKUSABA. I do want to, I'm not going to forget to do this again, so I do, nope. Just need to push the music up a little bit as well. Yep, MUKURO IKUSABA. Let's do this. Oh, we get this shot again.
MUKURO IKUSABA.
Yep.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Most likely in the stairs of the dorms that we can't access, right?
The one they call the ultimate despair.
So there's a pretty glaring, thing that no one's ever brought up before, honestly. And yeah, the ultimate despair, that's like... Feels like that's what the Mastermind should be called, but obviously that makes sense why it would be Monokuma's ace in the hole, if there is someone that has that. It's so weird, right? Because we already have the ultimate murderous fiend. So I'm so curious how the ultimate despair pairs up with that ultimate title. It's so interesting.
Watch out for her.
Sure. If there was anyone I want to see kill Jill in the game, it probably would be the ultimate despair girl, MUKURO. Kyoko told me to watch out for MUKURO IKUSABA. That was 3 days before the next incident. Oh shit. 3 days before we would face another murder. Well, spoiler alert right off the bat, someone does die in this chapter. What the fuck? 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. Jesus Christ, yeah, it's that fucking... Okay, those nails look very feminine. Those hands and obviously painted nails are sure, and there's that person in the Bucha mask that actually attacked MUKURO before, I guess. Is there another character in the game that hasn't been revealed yet? Mild dash pain of a junk food junkie. What the fuck? And we only have Kyoko. There isn't a second player on that one. Very interesting. So that's kind of terrifying, you know, because obviously Kyoko's going to be important in this chapter, but... Ooh, that's, Dude, if Kyoko died and MUKURO had to take the reins himself, that would be both so hype and so, like, depressing at the same time. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall, yeah, we have Jill. Yep, everyone's here now. Even Byakuya's bit back some pride and is working together. So, let's begin with the usual post-trial investigation. Huh? Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never get straight to the point like that, man. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities, man. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder. Like you can talk. Oh, the hypocrisy from this man is just incredible.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid the world of them.
Huh?
Hey Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Yep, back to normal, I see. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. I'm gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. Jesus! Oh, I'm just loving the fucking, like, the subplot now of just literally Byakuya being Toko's master. It's not even a meme, it's just how it is now, which is hilarious. And even Jill to an extent. Not quite as obedient, I'd say, as Toko Jill, but still wants to be, you know, Byakuya's slave, which is just incredible.
Huh?
What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Oh, she's relishing in it. Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under, man?
Whew.
I believe this is the small tool Byakuya warned us about.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. Oof. But now it is finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obvious irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Yep. So we'll likely have unlocked a 5th floor right now because there is, surprisingly, there's still more in this school beyond the headmaster's office, which is crazy. Alright, so we're just going to skip to floor 4 right now. And we'll likely meet everyone on floor 5. More fun, more click, why not? Yeah, okay. Just thought I'd try it out. You know, now that we're in a new chapter and all. And yet, we've unlocked the next floor. Holy Christ! If that's a 6th floor... what the fuck? How tall is this place? So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has opened up to us. And it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up until... This looks like a fucking hotel, Jesus. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. I mean... God. Look how tall this is. Yeah, that's actually just crazy. Alright. We got, nighttime secrets, no more. He's so dirty. Stomp, stomp. Interesting. Yep, just, you know, checking the usual sus to get the mono coins as I do. Even though I've got more now than I think I ever have before. I got like 106 or something from the from the previous one. There you are. Nice. Oh, I guess at 124. Alright then. So interesting enough, yeah, we just start right off the bat with the classes themselves. Alright, we've got Toko. Haha, catch me if you can. Wait up, I want to punish you. Gross. Oh my god, that is fucking, yeah, that is Makoto. I didn't even see the name tag, but yeah, that's fucking, Makoto and Kyoko. That's sick. And yeah, that's because, like Makoto's almost got himself killed, like, 5 fucking times in the game so far. Which is just hilarious, honestly. There we go. Yep, and we've got the despair. The despair on the whiteboard, which is pretty cool. Alright, Toko. Huh? Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? She can't talk. Is she trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little more and I might get to it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. Oof. She just let her shoulders drop. Looks like she's sad. I guess she gave up. Alright, yeah. So she's no help right now because her master has not permitted her to speak, you know. Very obedient, very nice. Good job, Toko. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. I mean, it's a lot bigger for one. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Alright, this is... oh, a third one. Oh! What the fuck? Eye for an eye. What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled... oh god, yeah, that much blood. Fucking hell. It was sour, pungent, impossibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying... this is the smell of death. Their flesh and fat and blood. Jesus. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Huh. Monokuma must have... how dare you try and convince me? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me! If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then.
Yep, let me give you an itty-bitty, eeky, squeaky little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. Really? I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those meal old RPGs. Fair point, honestly. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even on the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. So this is probably related then to the big tragedy they mentioned at Hope's Peak before. This looks a lot worse than a simple school shooting as well. Like, this is actually like a legitimate bloodbath. Like, what in the fuck happened here? I guess, yeah, unless despair is like... unless despair, again, was a student at Hope's Peak, and for one reason or another, the mastermind was able to convince, Mukuro to join in on its little game, and oh god, oh fuck me, could you imagine if this is the blood and despair of all the characters themselves, like the ones that have either died already, or that we're playing as some of them succumb to this fate? Holy crap, what's he talking about? He just left it the way he found it. What's the meaning of all this? Yeah, that's very interesting to think about. Eye for an eye as well. Nice. Got the Monokuma stuff. Oh, interesting. I can't even click on the usual stuff this time around. Alright, so, Byakuya. Byakuya, about what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard? Or is he just flat out ignoring me? Either way, I mean, this does give you some stuff to think about. Yeah, there's a lot of drawn out bodies here. There's a white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of the crime, the murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. Alright, and then we have the massive pool of blood. Surprisingly, I didn't even think of this. This is actually red blood. This is not the artistic pink. What the fuck? I mean, it's different seeing it, but it does kind of make a consistency issue with the game. If you just show, like, actual red blood. There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight. It appears all the blood stains are dry. And their colour has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old. Is this really all blood? Of course. I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? That's a fair point. He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. It's a mystery, man. A very morbid mystery for the legendary Byakuya to figure out. Alright, let's go. Yeah. So we'll likely speak to Kyoko about that later. What the fuck? This is just weird. And there we have the biology lab. Raw. Yep. And it's fucking locked. We come all this way just to be denied here. It's a biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Imagine if all the bodies were here. All the decomposed bodies of everyone else. It kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. I mean, it makes sense. Physics, chemistry, there had to be a biology lab at some point. Let's see. What is this? Just the light? Oh, okay, we got a garden in place. Yeah, holy fucking hell, that's massive. Is that carnivorous? What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real? Jesus! Watch out! What? That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it, and you're in for some real excitement. Yeah, it's gotta be carnivorous, it'll eat ya. Your heart's all like, wah! And this part's all like, snap! And your flesh is all like, bleh! I'm dead! In other words, it's a monstrosity, yeah. It's super freaking amazing, if I do say so myself. I agree. Honestly, as terrifying and as dangerous as it might be, that is honestly a beauty of a plant. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement, and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist! Although, they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy, yep. Alright, so they said the physicist, I think, died. Yeah, because that's the thing, right? Like, they're saying that these other kids died in this tragedy. But that doesn't mean that they were the only kids here, you know, multiple classrooms, multiple things. We could have likely been all one classroom, and these kids could have been either the second or the third year high schoolers, right? And again, I do imagine this tragedy, considering how big they're making it, everyone probably died. Oh god, that would be so weird, right? Because there's 3 games in the main series. Jesus, what if all 3 games are all about the different class years, and that Danganronpa 2 is year 2, and then we all go through this same shit, figuring out how they died, and then V3, the same thing for the 3rd years. What if that's the case of Hope's Peak, or Danganronpa in general? That'd be so fucking morbid. My god, yeah, the first game is just the first years discovering how they died, and then it's the same kind of journey in the second game. Because I can't imagine what else to do in the next games, honestly.
Actually...
Oh, by the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment.
Well done.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future of growth of a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Sprouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. No, he probably did save your life right there, Mikoto, honestly. That's like 2 times now. We stopped you from breaking into the room last night, and now we saved you from the plant. I mean, come on, you kind of owe him one now. Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. Though it did have some coins for me to pick up. How generous.
Yo!
At first I thought it was blue skies, but it turns out it's just painted the walls and the ceiling. Okay.
You know?
But the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax, man. Oh, trust me. Is there any of the herb in here?
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? What? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll put their plan for global humor extinction into action. Sure.
Well?
I'm serious, man. I don't doubt you believe that, man. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? Hello again. It's for the sprinklers. You must get so tired of answering every question we have. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the setting panel is locked, so you couldn't change it even if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 AM every morning? Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get it too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to be gunning through sprinklers anyway.
Disgusting.
Or do you have some kind of water fetish? What the hell? I'm gonna tell everyone! Cool, Mr. Gossip. Why don't you do just that? Oh, I thought I was clicking on the mono. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? I doubt we're gonna see some actual... Oh, okay. This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like, they don't eat people, they don't lay bombs instead of eggs, or something crazy like that. It seems safe. Are they actually, like, live chickens? Oh my god, they're actually live chickens. I wanna see now of Monokuma just feeding the chickens. It's a chicken. They're really alive, right? There's no mistake. I'm not sure why I clicked it twice there. Any of you got any mono coins for me? Come on. Don't hold back. Alright, that was a waste of time. Oh, interesting now. There's genuine pets here. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5, you know? The number that comes after 4 and before 6? At least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos. Oh, what a... How ironic you say that in Chapter 5, my man.
Right.
It's a number of power. A refreshing number on par with hand squeeze all natural lemonade. What? He never lets me get a word in edgewise. Well, I have no doubt that the number 5 will be spicing the game up at this point, Mr. Hero. But I don't imagine it's for the reasons you're thinking of. Just to be sure, I should take a look in the tool shed. Huh. Genuine tools for murder. This place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to a fertilizer, flower pots to tool farms. And leaning against the back wall. Is that a pickaxe? Oh yeah, it is. I didn't even notice that. Huh. There's something carved in the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. Crazy diamond. We've heard that before, haven't we? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, we have heard that before. I don't remember where though. Was that like chapter 1 or something? That's like... I vaguely remember a crazy diamond, but I don't remember just what from. There are different sorts of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Bags of fertilizer are powered up. There are so many different kinds to choose from. Nice. Some more cash. Very nice, very nice. Got a lawnmower right here, which is cool. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? Who cares? Money. By this point, I might even have, like, no, like, infinitely 1% of Obyakuya's wealth. So many flower pots. Big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Imagine that. Decorating your room? What the fuck are you talking about? That's it, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. So I still haven't found Kyoko yet. So there's still probably somewhere else to check. Oh, right here. Is this like a dojo? Yeah, it kind of is. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean? Yep, they love using that shot.
MUKURO IKUSABA.
Yep, MUKURO IKUSABA.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko? I'm not going to say anything. What? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Yep. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. How did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
so then,
She's, again, ultimate detective, ultimate spy, something related to solving mysteries, my man. We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything better than before. A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Yeah, well, this is Japan. Anything else? We got some nice blossoming trees, which is pretty cool. What else we got? Okay, the lockers, the surveillance camera itself. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers and the keys remind me of super old public bathrooms. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a straw post used for sword practice? Did they use for training here too? Alright, and I guess it's just the tree left. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
hey,
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? Maybe. That target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. I'm envious of that 20/20 eyesight, Makoto, my man. Mine is just shit. Been in glasses most of my life, and hopefully one day I'll get some laser eye surgery. When they settle, at least. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry... Alright,
Hey.
same thing.
Indeed.
Am I missing anything at all? I don't think I clicked on the monitor, but I might be wrong. Okay, I did. Hey, Kyoko. She won't even make eye contact. I guess she really doesn't feel like talking. Alright. So that's everyone in the game. I guess I've seen what there is to... Okay, yeah. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. Oh. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. And before too long... It would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's just the 6 of us. There's barely enough for a decent volleyball team. What the fuck? I mean, I definitely would play volleyball with these guys. That sounds hilarious, but what the hell?
Just a second.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team. What an interesting mindset you've had. You've, like, honestly changed to a completely different person now, Hina. Like, she's not depression, which is what I was honestly expecting from Sakura Gum. But I will say she has honestly, and this is kind of what I was getting vibes of from Makoto with Sakura a little bit. Makoto and Hina are becoming very desensitized to murder and death at this point, and it's honestly really kind of concerning for what's going to happen with that, if at all, in the next couple of sessions. I'm really curious what we'll see from them in particular.
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking, man. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop this? Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Alright, well, might as well begin just with you. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no. Strange is a massive understatement. Yep. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about, man? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Every body smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just from hearing you describe it. But I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right here in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop. Seriously. I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is, the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident that said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
in other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
it's all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors. It definitely explains that. But that still unlocks a many more question.
Hey.
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful, man. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how has it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? And again, that's the kind of thing, is that that very room could have been our own massacre that we don't even know about. Or again, it could have been one of the other classes. And again, we were part of a different murder case. Hey Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever, man. I'd forgotten about that.
Huh?
Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. It's not just her, she likes the torturing herself, you know. She follows it anyway, meaning that she does in fact find much joy in it. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us all in your pre-tried breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. You started showering? Good for you. Seriously, you're just gonna take it? Shut up. Don't interrupt when we're Master and me and talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor, and something caught my attention. I did not see a fucking knife in there. It was this. A knife? Yeah. That's like a hunter's knife, not like the kind of knife that Sayaka used. That is like a legitimate hunter's knife. Whoa, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. But what was it doing in a classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you going to use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not going to do anything. I just picked it up. I don't want to leave a knife just laying around. A fair point.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Again, we've established only one weapon of a very specific make is the way to get Miss Jill to fight, you know. Although I guess Toko hasn't really found anything yet that might, you know, she might. If she goes down that path, she needs to have her own kind of brand of weapon too. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
What's your
I don't want it anyway, it's too dangerous. So what do we do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
Thanks, that's honestly quite nice of them to say that. Then that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? Feels like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. They're acting like I said yes already. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Huh? Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Aww. Oh, that's so sweet. You know, 30 or 40 years or so, but she'll wear him down at some point, you know, and this is the pre-pubescent sign of that he, you know, he's starting to, in his own Byakuya-esque way, he's starting to, you know, favor her attention, even if he, or presence, even if he isn't realizing it yet. Huh? 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 Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. Well, we know what she's doing tonight. Might involve some scissors, might just involve, you know... Oh, hell. Could it involve a table? Could we have a table fucker on our hands? Toko? I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. I feel strange. So strange. So strange. Oh no. What the hell? Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Fair enough.
You know?
Well, there's a big garden on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're going to say, but a tool shed. Monokuma told us that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we should be careful.
We're serious.
It's totally a man-eating plant, man. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe though. Nice Mario reference, my bro. I actually got that reference. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is? Oh my god. When Hina's worried, I'm worried.
What the heck?
Oh, actually, I'm just petrified by that point. Hey, come on, you don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your dumb question.
Huh?
So, what was the question again? Don't worry, you just answered it. I should have left
Hey.
Kyoko for last. I don't know why I didn't click on, Hina. My concern is for the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there. Corpses.
Could it be?
If this is like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature. The final boss or tyrant or...
But
Well, not in a horror game, though. Sure thing. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them effectively. I mean, efficiently, but bro, you, got schooled in the last trial, my man.
Well...
I see that ego hasn't really dissolved at all, you're just utilizing it in a unique way this time. I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too.
Yeah!
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kind of be Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
When I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around on the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Oh yeah, we're on the final level, aren't we? There is no 6th floor. Something on the 5th floors. Something on all the other floors, but not on the 5th floor. There's no stairs. Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up to the leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But
But that's the hardest part, man.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we work together, I'm sure we'll find out. Well, I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, I'm sure we'll absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes. Well, apparently so, and apparently again, we're pretty much done with the first day at least, and we have 2 more. Also, I just realized I forgot to even put the other pieces of of Hero's dialogue. There are a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken or barbecue. Delicious, delicious. That's kind of, oh, I mean, you're not wrong, but not the kind of cutesy thing I'd expect from you, Hina. Oh, or what? How about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? No. I'm pretty sure that'd kill you. Did she actually not know you can't eat raw meat? Fuck me, and you called him dumb, Hina.
you know,
Probably equally stupid. Hina's just naive, whereas, you know, Hero's just the dumbass. Alright. You noticed it too, huh? That pickaxe.
What?
Huh? What about the pickaxe? Yeah. Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed. And the words Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Hadn't we seen... Wait, is that my, Is that the bat I got from Thingy? From, Leon? Crazy Diamond! Oh, that was Mondo's! Okay, I thought that might have been the gift of, Leon, but that was Mondo's gift. Interesting. So these gifts actually have significance in the game themselves. They're not just, like, collector's value. Crazy Diamonds. Yeah, that does sound kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before.
Huh?
Where? Oh, that's it, I remember. That's Mondo's jacket. It was on Mondo's uniform. On the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on a pickaxe in the garden?
could it be?
Mondo must have snuck it in there and done it, right? You fucking died long ago, man.
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the... Very possible, but that was a big backpack if he did that. Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe is connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Then what did?
Yo!
I noticed that was the lawnmower. I'm thinking maybe we can use it to call for help.
Huh?
How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know. Maybe I can use it to make. Maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something. No. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles,
Well?
and we can use those to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
You know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I still thought this was a game, you know, man. Wasn't using the old noggin much. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm even more disappointed in you than I've ever been. I actually can't believe it. The fact that, like, Hina's kind of like Byakuya now with Hiro. Like, Byakuya's just like this with everyone. Hina's kind of turned into a mini Byakuya, but specifically with Hiro. Like, Byakuya just feels like everyone is intellectually inferior to him on a massive scale. Hina now has finally met someone that is stupider than her, and it's kind of like setting in just how stupid that bar is. It's great. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
Yo!
So, what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way!
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna burst through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you want to figure out? She didn't object. Ah, the ultimate mystery. Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well,
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? We don't know her ultimate. The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope Speak Academy. Hina's is the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's is the ultimate clairvoyant, even MUKURO is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but I mean, you're still alive. But what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? And we're back. It's like a staple of the playthrough now. I think I've been stopped in pretty much every part, at least, you know, maybe than some of the earlier ones in like chapter 1 and 2. But anyway, it's not a matter of what she does or doesn't like, it's a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. Yep. What is the ultimate? Girl. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So,
Because I don't remember. What the what? You don't remember? What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean... amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had some sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
this is very
You can't be
suspicious.
serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
however,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us? Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
hey,
Damn, that smug face. What are you gonna do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear now.
Or simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. What the fuck? But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Hold on a second. A threat like that?
That's fine.
Fine, I understand. Damn. God, that's so interesting because, yeah, they still have to think about Monokuma doing something to Kyoko's body, right? And then it started out with Kyoko kind of leading Makoto on as the distraction from Monokuma while she got her work done. So, again, I'm going to assume that because Kyoko is getting so close to the truth, or has been getting so close to the truth that, and if we are in some kind of weird, game, literally, like some kind of fucking weird, like headstrap RV kind of thing, I'm going to assume Monokuma has been messing with her settings. At least, because it seems like everyone does have some kind of memory wipe. But Kyoko specifically is getting more than that. So yeah, I think that's what's going on. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Nope. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However...
The worst school. Where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
Hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. No, you haven't said enough, and you never do. That's the problem. Kyoko then turned her back to us, and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. With those last words, she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
but...
I think you went too far. Taking a room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. What the hell? Jesus. Oh, it never ends. It never ends with this drooling pervert. Or maybe she gets off on attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at. That's what you call a narcissist, Toko. You're getting noisy again, Toko. Yeah, shut up now. Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of your breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me.
Hey.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but... What the hell, man? What's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus, this situation is just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. Yep, that is a fair point, honestly. That is true. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What the fuck?
What?
What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
'Cause, I mean...
Oh. Hello, Monokuma.
What?
It's you! How long have you been standing there, man? I am very...
Now I'm really angry!
Okay. Angry at what? At the thief! Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you, there's a thief in your midst. Huh? What?
Hey!
My precious! They stole it! I'm pretty sure that's a Lord of the Rings reference right there. Not seen the films, but I know some stuffs. You're precious.
Your teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away from run away into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up! I hope you all get stuck. I hope you all get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street. Yeah. You really didn't know at that time how right you would be about that, Mr. Monokuma.
What the
In a
heck?
rough decade, alright. And he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
So,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Most likely retaining to whatever Kyoko did to get the information of the second student. Maybe the key to unlock the railings in the stairs on the next to the dorms. I don't know. She stole something, alright. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? And now we get to the juicy stuff, because now it is nighttime, and we have only 2 days left until the next despair hits.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Nice. And as beast as I know Kyoko is, you know, she'll probably last one night without sleep and still go just fine. Tudo's kind of pushing it a bit. Uh-oh, we need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow. What about Kyoko? However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air, obviously. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms. Don't go wandering around. Jesus. Oh, it's so weird fucking having Byakuya part of the group now because he's actually giving advice to stay alive, which is crazy.
Well...
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Yeah, no more is the man, just a lone ranger. We got a legitimate leader here. No one really objected to that rule anyway. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think it was even that knife that was stabbed into the fucking lucha mask bloke. I think the safest place for it will be my desk drawer. Obviously, keep that in mind. But anyway, is Kyoko really going to be okay? She can't go into her room. What's she going to do? Isn't there something I can do? I mean, you apparently fucking forget to even lock your door, so she's fine. She can just chill here. Something I can... Yep. Who thought that would happen, right? Did I hear the doorbell? No one ever knocks on the door other than you, for fuck's sake. Kyoko.
Hey,
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there? Get your ass moving, bitch. Wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened alley hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go. Alright. Oh, we don't even need to, like, move there. We're just there.
hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean... Does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. Yeah, is it the key to, That was a weird sound. I just heard something that I'm not quite sure what it was. Well, I was saying, though, is it the key to, like, the stairs that have been locked off the entire game? We only have one pair left, honestly. Very possible. A key. But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. Everything in this fucking school was shaped like Monokuma! It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
so...
Oh, fuck. From the headmaster's room. You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
However,
The lock was broken. What?
correct.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's sick. Oh my god, Sakura, yes. So you don't break the rule then if it's already opened. It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. That's what she meant. So she gave us all an opening, took all the all the punishable methods and just kind of spelled them out for us, which is really, or just kind of took the blow for us, knowing that Monokuma wouldn't kill her, knowing that he wanted them to kill her, which is pretty sweet. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
That's right. So that we could uncover whatever secrets may lie hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She's already decided to die. So her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why you used us as a distraction. I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Damn. Then, what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too? Yeah.
MUKURO IKUSABA, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
Fucking terrifying
Watch
title
out
right
for
there. MUKURO IKUSABA. Did you find out about this MUKURO IKUSABA while you were in there?
Indeed.
I found a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I know is that MUKURO IKUSABA is dangerous. Dangerous. With an ultimate like that,
words.
yes. She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Origo say the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
Wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have any proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean MUKURO IKUSABA really could be the mastermind? No. I still don't think that's the case. I still feel like this is someone that's probably been in cahoots with the headmaster the entire game. But I don't think, obviously, it's the headmaster themselves.
Anyway.
This key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, I mean, what's this key even unlock?
So...
I don't know yet, which is why. I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again, or I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's too dangerous! And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us.
Is that right?
But they didn't catch us on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey,
Well, you are the ultimate lucky student. Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us to control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what we may have has just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen,
hey,
mesmerized in it all. If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if I fail, or if we
why
fail.
is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much, after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. Yep. No restrictions has been placed on our efforts to solve this mystery. Am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell, yeah. Because you didn't break the rule of getting in there. You got in there, but there wasn't a rule about going in, just a rule about breaking the door. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us without a second thought.
I see.
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove the hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules, or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
We gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right? I mean, they could just kill me in cold blood, you know.
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
That is a very fair life lesson, honestly. I agree with that. It's scary, and it is going to hold you back many times, but it is the rule of thumb, really. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized. What the? I guess I hit B by accident there. No. What am I doing? I hate the fucking transcript. I'd never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, her gaze was... She just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. Interesting. Oh, that's not a good sign either, because again, it's like... Kyoko has always, for some reason, wanted Makoto to get the trials right. She's wanted us to do the stuff. And I've been wondering about that, if it's the case of she is trying to train us to be the next her. Whatever that might be. Detective to spy, you know, assassin. I forgot that was one as well. Or she just wants us to join her in her field. Either way, it retains to, like, you know, what she does, right? And that note likely has something to spark in Makoto. Because I don't necessarily think she's lying when she says she doesn't remember anything. Which is why another reason why she's so determined to figure out what the hell's happening. But yeah. If something happens...
However...
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it. And a death without meaning is unappealing.
Hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, hold on to it. But just because you asked me to. Baka. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
indeed.
Well, there's that too. But to be honest, I just fucking hate all the others. You mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. That's like your catchphrase, Jesus Christ. I can't just forget that easily.
so then,
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you. So, we've made a lot of progress if she's actually telling us we're a distraction now instead of just manipulating Makoto, right? The fact we're actually knowing that we're a distraction this time means we'll slide it in there pretty well. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. Oh my god. I was joking just now, but now I'm not. I think that little small crush on Sayaka has finally melted away in the place of Kyoko. Mr. Naegi. Makes sense. Makes definite sense. No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Alright. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I'm not sure... Wow, alright, I was gonna say, I don't know what I would do to get Monokuma's attention, but literally just shouting out to him would probably be a good one. Hey Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out of here, I got a bone to pick with you. Then a few moments later... What's up?
Monokuma appeared! yours!
Well, well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out.
Hey, hey!
Hey, by the way.
Most suspicious.
What are you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse? Just the two of you? In the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? Obviously. Being the traditional silly Monokuma self. So warm and wet. So wet and warm. I bet you guys. Removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. What the fuck? Oh, you sussy bucker. All over her, didn't you? Basically, I got the gist of what he said. Later, Mr. Monokuma. It will happen, but later. Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no real interest in late night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
Wow.
Bullseye! Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fucked up and you can't see anything anyway? You're in dangerous territory right now, Mr. Naegi. Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went to all the trouble to get me out here. Now what do you want? Oh, well, it's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella?
Actually...
But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually, there is.
What?
Seriously?
My entire existence!
My life was a lie!
This is kind of depressing.
That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. What do you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but... Is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me?
Unbelievable.
You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me! You're not gonna ask something useful, like how to get the best honey? Or Urson breeding tips? No. This is just crazy. All the pubescent teen boys are all pubescent teen boys as nutty as you?
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying! Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and a 6-letter word. A key and a something. That's it. What was the second thing? Oh, that was intentional. It's a blank, stupid! A secret! Fill it in yourself! Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Oh shit. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I have to do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. Yeah, you're on thin ice, bro, like I said. It could be seen as being the ultimate lucky student that he hasn't just, you know, mutilated us yet. But we're getting very close to the, you know, to the possibility. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? Dude, I swear. Makoto has so much faith in Kyoko. It's actually kind of crazy. We've got the ultimate despair right now, honestly. Is it possible Kyoko is something stupid like the ultimate hope or something? Because I know she hasn't really inspired many people before now, but she has been inspiring Makoto an awful lot amount. It could also be a case of, because she doesn't remember what she is, she also just doesn't remember how to exactly use her ultimate skills, right? Because if she's getting brain issues, then obviously her skills are probably diminishing over time, which is terrifying to think about. But it is possible. I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. Oh, I guess we're done with that day. Jesus, what a load of shit. We've got a TV.
Brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
What the fuck? What the hell is this? Sakura? Okay. What the fuck is this shitty CGI? This is literally like an RPG that he will never shut up about. What the fuck? This is just beyond sus. Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? No, I wasn't done! You bitch. That was an advertisement for something. Go back. Can I actually go back and read that? No, I can't, you bastard. Alright. This is super stylish. Super fashionable game was cancelled during development. What the actual hell was that? I cannot believe they went out of their way to completely animate that just for a gag. That is actually just incredible. But it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends too.
Oh, I wonder if that was Ultra Despair Girls. Because I know that one of the I think the only actually a spin-off game in the series is Ultra Despair Girls. And I also think it's not a VN, like it's actual like CGI nonsense. Was that actually like a fucking promotional piece that's like, guys, I know you're really fucking far in the game now, but if you buy our product and Danganronpa sells well, you'll get more content. Because like, yeah, this is 2010 to be fair, so, you know, online popularity and, you know, streamers weren't a thing yet. But YouTube was kind of getting up there, so I'm curious if this was like a little meta joke for all the Let's Players out there to, you know, for viewers to watch that part of the, to watch that advertisement, get them to buy the game so they could continue development. I wonder if it was something cheeky like that. That's pretty sussy. Alright, well we know Kyoko at least didn't sleep last night, so she should be a little wary of stuff going on around her.
Good.
My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Leave the area, yes. Let's see, are we gonna start seeing an insomniac or an insomnia-based Kyoko? Yep, she's not even here.
What?
You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Fuck. Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work?
Huh?
Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Oh shit. Oh, what's the punishment gonna be? Huh? I just thought, I mean, since a day had passed, maybe it maybe reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl, I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush." Oh god, no. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. Yeah, that's a bold-faced lie right there. It's in your nature to just do that shit. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. What the fuck? As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone. She is an absurdly drooling pervert, Toko. Holy fuck. She's more horny than Jill, honestly. And I say that unironically at this point. She is just... wow. She's something.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch. For a date, for your wedding, for anything, man. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday, and she's not going to show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do now is just to keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Ah! Are you looking for Miss Kuriguri?
What?
What do you want now, man?
Hey! Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kuriguri is, right? Do you know where she is?
Who?
Well, it's hard to say.
Huh?
You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know, and that's why he's here. To try and probe us for information.
Uh-huh.
Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone where their favorite movie is, and they name some indie bullcrap? Damn.
This is very suspicious.
I feel like I'm getting whiplash, the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean we got more stuff.
Hey.
More of the source is getting revealed. Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. So it is like a one-man operation then, whoever it is. Could she have been right about that?
Hey! Hey!
So, was I right? You looking for Miss Kuriguri? Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea.
What the heck?
And even if we did, we wouldn't tell ya.
What the heck?
For serious, man. I see. Well, fine. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers! As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone?
Um,
Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
yeah, totally.
So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? What could it be? I have my suspicion, but it's really my only suspicion. We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko might have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Do we actually get free time? What the fuck? We actually get free time! Holy shit. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Oh my god, that's actually kind of nutty. We actually get more free time. We know what that means. To the gotcha machine! I won't be doing one at a time this time, don't worry. I have 140 by now. So I'm going to use... you guys are probably going to be happy about this. But I'm going to use 90 of the coins to guarantee myself a new item. Because it's 1 coin per percentage dropped. And I'm going to guarantee myself that I get a new one this time. So let's see. Or maybe not 90, maybe go down to 10% or something. That should be fine. What do we get? Ooh, it is new. Nice. What the f... Did I break it? Oh, that's new. Cool. Did I overload the machine with coins? Is there like a limit before that happens? It's a fucking repeat, you bastard. Alright, well I'm doing that again at least. Let's see. We'll go to 20% this time. If I could even fucking afford that. No, we'll go 25. Give me a few more coins. What we got? What we got? Is that new? I have no idea. And then we'll just use the ones this time because that's not going to make a difference. Alright, well I got something new at least. Yep, the water, which I can, again, just suss myself through. Oh yeah, I wanted to go to Hina. And, Byakuya. Alright, nothing new. Gotta love the Emperor's thong. Yes, lucky, okay. What we got, what we got? That I have seen before. Yeah, my percentage isn't going up at all. Alright. And yeah, okay. Damn, you could have made me lucky right there. You bitch. Alright then. I guess we are back to Hina and Byakuya. So let's take a look. Where is everyone? I guess we're on the 5th floor this time around, yep. That's how it always goes. The garden, fair enough. Yeah, because Hina wasn't able to be used in the last one, was she? We only had one with her, and then she and Sakura were just like, fuck everyone else off, we're just doing our own thing. What did it say she was? I don't even think I looked at where it said. Oh, she's in the dojo, right? Makes sense. Alright, let's spend some time with the swimmer girl.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, you have to endure. Endure! Endure!
Well...
That's a quote from the famous marathon runner Samuel Wanjuru, something like that. But every person's endurance has a limit. Should I talk to Hina for a while? Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I think we need a change of pace. And when I think of change of pace,
You got it.
I can only think of 50 laps in the pool. I changed my pace with Hina in the pool. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Sure. Like I said, I don't remember if I gave her anything, so I should still have the donut, right? No, I did get... Oh, fuck. Alright, this is just a black croissant. What the fuck? So weird. I don't think she'd like... Oh, but she's such a sweet nut. She's like a... Yeah, she's got such a sweet tooth. She's like a fucking treat addict, isn't she? It's so weird trying to give... Oh yeah, I have the, God, I have a lot of these, don't I? The swimsuits. How thoughtful. This is just like you, Makoto. I mean, not that kind of like. Okay, tsundere. Seeing Hina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Something wrong, Hina? I've reached my limit.
Just a second.
I'm stuck in here. Can't do any sports. Can't do anything. I'm sick of it. I mean, there's a gym and a swimming pool, you know, and you can run in the gym, so I mean, you can still do your shit. I want to get under the sun and do some laps, run a marathon. I want to do some real sports. Hina, calm down, okay?
What the heck?
I can't do anything in here. If I can't move around, I'm gonna die like a bunny rabbit. But I always heard rabbits die from loneliness.
That's terrible.
Whatever, I'm gonna die if I can't get some proper physical activity. There are so many options for that in the school. It's literally built around your ultimates, for crying out loud. Don't you think that's a little extreme?
What the heck?
You think I'm kidding, don't you? But I seriously can't sit still, you know? Why else would I join 6 sport teams in school? 6. Jesus. 6?
That's right.
Yeah, track, basketball, softball, volleyball, tennis, and the big one. The big one. Swimming. Your main sport is swimming, right? Yeah, you got it. She sounded so disappointed like that. It took Makoto so long. She was like, oh man, how'd I fall for this idiot? I don't even care what stroke it is. Just get me in a pool under the blue sky. But isn't it hard for you to do that many sports, even for you?
Well...
If I can't move, I just shrivel up and die. And I need a challenge. More and more new stuff to try. A challenge?
'Cause, I mean...
What I really love about sports isn't winning, you know? It's having to fight and struggle and give it your all to teach and give it all you got to reach the top. It's that excitement, that fear that you might suffer a heartbreaking loss.
But...
When you finally reach that goal, it's just lonely. It's lonely at the top, you know? I never really got into sports, so I couldn't really relate to what she was talking about. But I could tell that the reason Hina was so amazing was how hard she could fight and struggle. So that's why I want to push myself as hard as possible when it comes to swimming. I want to aim for the very highest mountaintop. The highest mountaintop?
Okay.
I'm talking about the gold medal, of course. Aim for the gold, even if it means I'm a super gold spaz. Sure. Did she just call herself? Yes. Okay, but if that's what you want, isn't that all the more reason? If you have a goal, why are you standing around making excuses?
Huh?
Excuses?
Just a second.
Hey, when did I ever make any excuses? Sure, maybe we're stuck in here right now, with no way out. But if you really want to make an effort, shouldn't you try to see what you can do in here?
Oh!
Like I said, there's a lot of sporting equipment here, girl, and there is a pool. That's a challenge! You made an official challenge!
Yeah, totally.
But I think you're right. If I want to get that golden medal, I have to make every effort I can. I want to become a genius of effort. I bet Ian Thorpe had said something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't just go making excuses just because we're stuck in here. Alright, I think I'm going to do some push-ups in my room. Like, maybe around 1,000 or something. Jesus. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. She recovered exactly as fast and strong as I would have expected. Alright, Hina's report card has been updated on your experience with her. Cool. And of course, I'm now up to, I believe, 19 of those. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Okay then. Good shit, good shit. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Oh, okay. We're actually building up on that. Alright, so interesting. So of the report cards, yeah. Let's see, Hina. Ultimate Swimming Pro. Yep, getting sick is for wimps. When it gets cold, I shed my layers, yeah. I heard when people whisper behind my back and call me a super spaz, but so what? The best part about sports isn't winning, it's the fight, so I wanna be part of the toughest fight possible. The fight for the gold. Even if that makes me a super gold spaz, I'm gonna go for it. Well, that's definitely embracing who you are, girl. A spaz. Why not? Alright then, so the next one would be, Byakuya. Oh my god, there's so many of them here. And then Hina... Oh, she's in laundry, interesting. And there's still this unaccounted for room. And that looks like a keyhole to me. This gate seems remarkably sturdy. Why would someone go to all the trouble of blocking off an entire area? That's what I'm talking about. That's more likely where Kyoko is, where for whatever reason, I guess Monokuma never planned on opening that to anyone, so he never put a camera anywhere there. Alright then. Scurrying around again, huh? Looking at you makes me feel physically ill. Should I talk to Byakuya for a while? Yep.
That's fine.
Fine, I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you can appreciate this. I spent some time with Byakuya. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today, as far as you can tell. I don't have a fucking clue. I'ma just cheese this one. I got plenty of it. If you insist, I suppose I can accept it. Does that mean he liked it? Listen, Makoto, I wanted to ask you something. What could Byakuya want to talk to me about? I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, sure, what's up? You know, only a few chosen, perhaps 1% of us are able to succeed in life.
So, in other words...
For the other 99%, their dreams never come true. Some even never have a dream in the first place. Spending every waking hour toiling to scrap together a meager living, just barely getting by.
What?
I just don't understand. Is there any meaning to a life like that? Ooh, that's a really deep and complex question, because it's like, yeah, admittedly, you know, with how the economy is, especially nowadays, it's like, having dreams that you want to succeed is a very difficult thing, right? Because it's like, you might have a dream job, you might have a dream, like, goal in life, like it be a family with a certain amount of children, it might be a goal of traveling a lot, it might be a, you know, a dream that you want to make into a profession, you know, like, I don't know, whatever it might be. I guess an example would be streaming or becoming a content creator nowadays. But it's like, a lot of it comes down to money, right? Where it's like, you may have a dream in mind of a particular job you want, but with the economy, especially nowadays with inflation, the dream that you have and the job you want is not going to be enough to support you. And it gets into the really complex shit about life, is that, you know, you do not, I don't believe you really control every aspect. There are so many variants, so many people against you in life, and it's like, you know, for every person with you, there's 1,000 against you, and it's like, you know, so many different elements outside of your control really kind of take that control away from you in certain instances, whether it be, again, you know, getting a perfect job, wanting to travel, you know, do a specific thing, even make a relationship work or something, you know. It never boils down to you and you alone, and so it can be near impossible to actually achieve those dreams. And again, people do get lucky. Be it online content creators in the terms of money, some people do make it big. Some people have a goal in mind, some kind of skill they want to give, and they make it work. And because of that, they are, you know, rewarded with money to make their other dreams true, you know. Because with a thing like traveling, it's like, well, that's pretty fucking expensive. Very expensive even, you know. And like I said, it could be that you just don't have the money to support a family in general. Your dream job doesn't give you the ability to do that, you know. So it's a very complex thing, and it is very it's very depressing. It very is depressing thinking like that, but it is the cruel nature of the world. You know, the world never has pretended to be a kind place. People have just made it seem like that, so that when you actually go out there, it's all the worse. Why are you asking me? Because we're the most commoner person in the entire school. Because you're part of that 99%, of course. Why did you even feel the need to ask? I knew he was going to insult me somehow. Up until now, I've never been around anyone like that, so I'm interested. So tell me, how does it feel to live a life without hope, without potential or ambition or dreams? Come on! I don't have ambition or dreams. I never felt like I never felt that way about myself. I mean, sure, maybe I'll never be as rich as you or anything, but do you have to go around saying that to everyone? Can you only be happy by being better than others? Fair enough. Your complaints are as old and tired as a third-rate pop song from any generation. Was that a reference to the time, I wonder? And yet, those are the words of the 99%. That is how you find comfort in your tiny, cold little world. Stop saying stuff like that, please. Sorry, I cannot speak the truth. I can't not speak the truth. No matter how much you push and struggle, people like you will never be in a position to change the world. You could all disappear tomorrow and nothing would change. Your existence is of no consequence. Well, that's obviously wrong because, you know, all those labor jobs, for crying out loud, you know, the shit that keeps the economy going, that's from the 99%. You know, the others may actually control those people, but without, you know, a master's nothing without his minions, as the term says. Without them, you have no one to exploit, pretty much, you know, Byakuya? Whether that's true or not, it doesn't matter. Even if you live a totally normal, unimportant life, you can still find happiness in that. If I can live a life that I'm satisfied with, that's all that matters. If I spent all my time comparing my life to other people's, I'd never be happy. Sure, maybe you can do that. You are guaranteed success from the day you were born, so...
What?
Fuck? From the day I was born? You have no idea. You don't have a clue what you're talking about. What?
What?
Those who are chosen from birth have no concept of what that truly means. I have gone to battle and emerged victorious. That is why I am chosen. What are you talking about? You're spoiled. All of you, running away into a world of self-indulgence, battle, competition, rivalry. You run away from it all. That is why the 99% walk the path that they do.
Such ignorance.
Good God, your absolute lack of understanding makes me want to weep. After showing a surprising amount of emotion, Byakuya quickly made his exit. What the heck got into him? He was acting totally normal up until I said something about being guaranteed success from the day he was born. I wonder why that set him off. Probably harsh childhood, I would imagine, you know. There's always the massive amount of expectation that comes from nobility, you know. Those rich families, since you're pretty much groomed into being what your parents want from, you know, birth, be it absurdly high absurdly high, what's it called? Pressure, of course, you're given private tutors, all that stuff. You have no time to just be a kid, and that's probably what happened to Byakuya. It's just typical sus like that, and obviously he fought tooth and nail to become where he was now, as we already know. Okay, I unlocked a new skill. The Envious Influence. Nice. We'll see what that does in the trial, I guess. I couldn't stop thinking about Byakuya while I went back to my room. Ugh, I'm getting the chills. But we're really going down a, like Makoto getting sick. I mean, it gives him something to do beyond just being a sushead. I kind of feel dizzy. Can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped onto the bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Oh, that's definitely not good. Well, it's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weave back and forth between sleep and wakefulness. Which is all to say. Oh, wow, yeah. Bro really did catch something. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. Alright, let's see it. And within that dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
Yeah, it's your voice. It's so familiar.
I understand.
It's me.
I understand.
Is he regaining his memories? Is he regaining the memories from before this shit happened?
I should understand everything.
Oh my god, if Makoto becomes like fully conscious and sentient and like gains all his memories back, that would be like the most hype shit.
My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
What the fuck? Huh? What am I trying to say?
Hope. This is all for hope.
What?
And that's why I have to stay.
This is all for hope.
I have to stay here.
What the fuck?
My dream just now. What?
You unlocked a little bit of your, I guess your previous memories, and, you know, especially if you've got, like, yeah.
So strange. Huh?
Oh! Oh, fuck me, lordy bordy, what the hell? This is... We're on day 2, my man, you said 3 days! 3 days! What the fuck, that is terrifying. Mukuro Ikusabi, most likely. Or Ibusabi. Did she kill him? Did she kill whoever that was? I love how we're back to this scene again, though.
Yoko? What did you say?
Is she even here? Jeez, this is like some fucking DDLC type shit right here. What the hell? Yeah, I don't even know if that happened. Did any of that happen? That's very interesting, though. Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
Yep, complacent, isolation, all that boring shit, and there's no excitement. Which is exactly what's killed some of us so far. This game kind of hits differently post-pandemic, honestly. You really get that feeling since a lot of us have, you know, most of us have kind of lived the life of Hope's Peak for, you know, for quite a while. For about a year and a half, perhaps, of that pandemic time. So it definitely hits more now that we actually have some experience in those times. You know, this is it's definitely a more realistic experience. You can definitely relate to this more than, honestly, you ever could before. Yeah, it's actually quite surreal playing this game post that shit, you know? It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. What time is it? Like, is it 7 or is it, like, further? I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up. To bring myself up to the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable leveragedy. They all disappeared in the night. Really. All that was left for me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught, either. It was also the dream I had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? Yeah. I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream, and I reeled them from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. Here's a flashback right to that! I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. Good lord, this is looking to be the video that I've been interrupted in the most on the channel, which would be pretty funny. I don't know what that would be, but it's probably this. And then... yeah. I'm so glad we are flashbacking right to what we just saw not even a minute ago. All of a sudden I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed, wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife, the knife that you were supposed to keep concealed, you fool. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what actually happened. But still, I felt like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. And after that, things go black again. The next thing I remember was the girl of your dreams. Literally, right now. Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was that really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? You could ask Kyoko. Just a suggestion. Is there any way to confirm it if there really was a dream or not? Oh, I guess, yeah, we look for the knife in the drawer. I open the desk drawer and... fuck! Not a dream. It's empty. There's nothing inside. What? Nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in there. Wait, that means... in case you forgot, the knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, then that makes it even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was behind that mask? And why was Kyoko? What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm going to figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. And that all depends on if Kyoko's really there. I'd want to say yes, but this is definitely a Kyoko chapter, which I am loving, of course, right now. So we really are building up the idea that, yeah, for whatever fucking reason, Hope Speak is not real. But also for what reason, Makoto specifically wants to stay, or was meant to stay. So does that carry out for the other characters, or was that specifically a him thing? Ah, Makoto! Yep, that's Makoto! Show us the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. Is that it? You really had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night? Worried?
Because, I mean...
yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to go get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know. So anyway, what are you doing? No, I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. Why didn't you come to get me? Did something happen? Oh, well, lots of stuff actually. I'm not sure I can really explain it.
Okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else. Then they can tell you all about it. So is everyone else waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. What the fuck? The whole night? I lost at rock paper scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. The one time I fucking decide to lay in and have an early night. And everyone's doing shit. I swear, that is like the most relatable thing ever. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. Well, that's not a good thing. Why is everyone in the gym? Yeah, the only time you're in the gym is fucking for bad shit happening. Other than that, you never go in the gym. It's like, it's just kind of the rule of Danganronpa, really. It's even succeeded its purpose in having a murder in it. Because fucking, Junko died in chapter 1. In there. Alright, and she said nothing strange about Kyoko, so I gotta assume Kyoko's been found. Oh, fuck, maybe I'm wrong. Ah, there he is!
Huh? Oh,
This is
hey,
the
Makoto.
This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral, all at once. What?
What?
Jeez, to show up now, not like it's not a big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed? Just like Hina said, everyone was there, besides Kyoko. And then I noticed they'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was. What the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. It's the third day, isn't it? What the fuck? Is that how big Monokuma is? What the fuck? I thought he was just the size of a regular teddy bear. Fuck me, he's like 5 foot tall. Jesus Christ. That's actually that is terrifying. Oh my god, that is way scarier than I thought. I was like, yeah, it's like Mondo in chapter 1. He lifted him up with one hand. So I thought it was just like, he was just like a teddy size. Jesus, that's actually crazy. And for some reason, they're putting him back together. Look at that smirk on Byakuya's face. What the hell? Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Oh.
Dismantling?
Yeah, what the fuck? Are you trying to die?
But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Yeah, what the hell? What is this wacky shit? Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but what is this? What are you guys doing? Yeah, what the what? What the actual hell? It looks like it's been professionally dismantled. How is that possible? Tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous. Okay, something's wrong. Did they find the dead Monokuma? And just... since it's dead, there's no rule? What the fuck? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Oh, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fella laying around. Then we tore it apart. Wow, that's it, huh? That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, he didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was master stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he is quite a sophisticated machine, obviously. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? Or is rich enough? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause that any calls as we are taking him apart. So if he didn't break down, then either the 16th student betrayed him and is just trying to go on a killing spree, either Kyoko did it, or the mastermind is just getting away with the whole gag now and it's just going to come out at some point themselves.
So in other words,
Then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected. They were probably scared of Master, so they ran away in terror.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma has made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure there's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's right. He says the exact same thing every day, right? Hey guys, I don't think that's a good time for light conversation.
You know?
Oh crap, that's the same bomb that blew up the first one for Mondo. I just found something. What is it? It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb? That's super bad, we need to get rid of it! Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, I'm sure it'd go off.
What?
Motion sensor? For serious, man? I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Man. You're so not fine. You're all Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now. You fucking troll and I love you. Oh, it's just so fun seeing him actually interact with everyone. Like, this is peak Danganronpa, honestly. Jeez, don't scare me like that, man. God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on, the century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not going to do any good, not going to do anyone any good. Oh yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. You're still near it. That's a big fucking bomb. That's like almost bigger than Monokuma's torso. Here I put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. I still can't believe how big Monokuma's supposed to be. Like, holy fuck. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that we weren't expecting? Do I not have to do the entire, like... Do I not have to do his voice for the entire rest of the playthrough? That'd be fucking sweet. But what could it have been when I thought about it? Kyoko. I couldn't help but think back to that night before. Being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto. Huh?
Hey.
Don't hurt us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's the no. What are you? Some kind of brain dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
it's all clear now.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room, which we don't have to do. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there,
What?
if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6. Damn.
Such ignorance.
I'll admit, this is still quite a risky plan, even for someone like, or especially for someone like Byakuya, to even take this approach, but I have faith in him, honestly. I would follow him into battle. This is a battle. A fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away, or are you going to fight? I don't have a choice, do I? You're right, I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, master, to the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man, and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. Perhaps even the multiverse, or the omniverse. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the full floor of the school. Well, colour me thoroughly intrigued, or consider me thoroughly intrigued. Oh my god, that is so sick. It's like the people who are like the most scared go at the back, and then the ones that are like psyching themselves up. Yeah, we just end with Byakuya. Naturally, Master's the one to show such bravery. Make sure you don't get in his way. Sure.
Okay.
Sakura's gonna be watching over us, so we're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. You could just, you know, tell them that the Sakura broke the door down, or broke the lock anyway. We finally reached the climax. Not even close, apparently. So let's hurry up and finish it before their mastermind catches us all.
Let's go.
This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? I do like it. I really do feel like Byakuya is leading the role of a leader quite well, honestly. Since kind of forcing his way into command, he's actually pretty good at this, to be honest. I'm really impressed. Oh, the lock was repaired. It's locked, as expected. So what are you gonna do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. But like MUKURO said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there...
So in other words...
Then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
Hey.
Okay, sure, but...
What?
We've come this far. We can't just back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. So beautiful!
I mean...
For serious?
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
Actually...
Okay, but how are we going to do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. I mean, we do have a, you and me, my man, and Byakuya, we have screwdrivers and toolkits. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? Oh, I guess, yeah, we just use the tools. That thing in the tool shed.
Oh, so then...
Yeah, the pickaxe. I didn't think of the pickaxe, surprisingly.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back by 9:01. Jesus! What? That's straight up unreasonable! By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, not since meeting you. Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then sure.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long, and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! Gotta add some lemon grab in there. With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
Serious though, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
Words to live by. We know the danger, but if the risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? Never, girl. If it's this dangerous, we have to overcome the challenge in front of us. Maybe, but we're still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flubust. No, I'm totally flabber, but. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Fap sauce? What? Gross! Where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where do you come from?
You called for me and so I appeared.
Hello. In this wonder-fierce, murder-furious fiend. Here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile. Of course.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? Yeah, she doesn't share memories, does she? I was supposed to pick an axe. No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. Seeping imbecile? Oh, Master, you wound me with your extra level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose! Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for old memory factory. And I think we established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch, yeah.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes, yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we solved our one mystery. That means there's just one mystery left. One more mystery?
Have you reached that certain age?
Yep, now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now what are you talking about? Did you really forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
You've gotta be kidding.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What did you find? Curopus?
You SOB!
Oh, fuck. Did you hear me? I said corpse. That's why they switched, and yeah, because Toko fainted and Jill woke up. A corpse? There's no... Oh, yeah, obviously, I was going to say I don't believe Toko dying, or Kyoko, but obviously it's the one they literally showed us. It's the, possibly 16th student, possibly not. The Lucha Mask bloke.
Yep.
That's, or maybe woman. That's right, I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden?
What did you say?
Yeah. Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into, yeah. I love it when Byakuya gets shaken, it's like, oh fuck, really?
Come on.
We'll go into the garden. Okay. Yeah, what the fuck? He trusts Jill, I think, more than Toko, to be honest. Because she's always just honest. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... yeah. We're still doing the fucking, the creepy entrance for someone we don't even know. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife. Buried in their stomach, up to the hilt. What the fuck? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? That's the question. Why do we sound like more upbeat? What is that? What is that palette switch? What the fuck? Just to make things clear. In case you forgot, last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why. But now they're laying dead in front of me. Kyoko, obviously. Likely a girl, like I said. I told ya! There's a corpse hanging out here!
No way!
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. And if you'll notice again, there's 5 of us, and no announcement is played at all. We need to find out who this actually is. There's no way to tell with that mask covering their face. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about their body. But again, the nails, the hands. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know. Oh my god, if I get shown this one more fucking time, is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. I fucking know that. I've seen that shot like fucking 10 times now. But why? I mean, they also assaulted you before, but you didn't see that. How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. Pink. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this, dude? We have seen dead bodies 100 times now. It doesn't affect us anymore. Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden. I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least. Huh? How can you tell?
Well,
I think I see the outline of their chest, and it's just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be. Okay then.
yes!
Let's just tear the mask off.
Come on.
Wait, don't... By the time he called out, it was already too late. Yep, Jill does her shit. Toko's hand shot out toward the mask. And in the next instant... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, no! Jill! There was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. Jill, no, no, no! It blew up, it blew up, it blew up, it blew up. A lot of blows up. Oh, no, Jill, Jill, Jill. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But then...
Come on.
Hurry up, put the fire out. That's a fair point, yeah, we're in a garden. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back to earth. Back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Splosh. Yeah, what in the fuck? So we won't be identifying this poor bastard. Thankfully, that was enough to put it out. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. Oh, we're not going to focus on Jill. She went fucking flying, man. Like, seriously, she shot in the opposite direction. Well, that's a mangled mess. I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body.
What?
It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. Yeah, what in the fuck? And now the body's charred. I really have no idea. How are we going to find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Kyoko and Jill. Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. Kyoko. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person who...
In other words...
Oh, the mastermind. What? The mastermind?
What the heck?
You really think the mastermind's down at this point? I know we don't know about the 16th student, but still. Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charbroiled? Serious? I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have a reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain the other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? Yeah. Well, somehow Kyoko shut down the system to Monokuma. But that corpse is a girl, right? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that the same person very well be the mastermind that planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somehow in this school right now.
What the heck?
He said the mastermind was some middle-aged dude, right? Which this corpse obviously isn't. And that could mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Nope. Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Finally bringing that up, by the way. I'm just taking some water. Huh? Murukuru Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you'd better tell us everything you know. That is a warning. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba,
Yeah, Mukuro
the
Ikusaba.
16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It's quite the title. It sounded like Kyoko thinks Miyukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of it. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here and it's female? That would match the body's characteristics, yeah. It also makes sense because there were 8 boys, 7 girls, and now we have the 8th girl.
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl, MUKURO? No, MUKURO? Fuck me, I know I'm blubbering this one up. And she's a student here? And she's the ultimate despair, man? But if she's been hiding in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense. They just suddenly show up and then die? I think we better take a close look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Wait,
What?
aren't we forgetting something? You know, yeah, seriously, are we forgetting Toko just fucking shot back at light speed? You know, Toko?
What?
Oh yeah, she totally blowed up, didn't she? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Fuck. Oh, we've gone back to like the fucking halfway point of Jill and Toko. No, I didn't think I'd ever seen this face again, to be honest. She survived. And miraculously, there's not a fucking scratch on her. Oh, she survived. I know, he's so disappointed. What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared to the whole world to hear that you will never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Fuck. Oh then, I don't mind breathing in carbon dioxide you inhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen, man. Yeah, that is crazy. It literally fucking blew Jill up, which is hilarious. Right now I have to focus on the body. I thought I clicked the body. I should take a closer look at the body one more time.
So,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all, sure. Principles, guys, you know, morals and shit. Oh, we've got what looks like a data chip. Maybe a USB. There's something next to the body's... There's something next to the body, it's... Oh, it's a key. Alright, that's probably... Either that's the key to, again, the stairs at the dorm room, and Kyoko has the one to the mastermind's office, maybe? Or something else, and I'm just wrong. Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? No, it looks nothing like that key. But what did you steal?
So,
Yeah, it looks nothing like that key. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is...
What?
It even looks kind of like the color scheme of the stairs. What is it? Did you find something? Yeah. This was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then? Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. Yeah, the stairs.
So in other words...
Oh, oh yeah, of course. I even forgot about that. Yeah, and the dorm room on the 2nd floor, the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorms to the 2nd floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? I will be an errand boy for Byakuya in a heartbeat. Like, honestly, I've been wanting to see what's in this fucking stair room the entire game. Let's see. We'll start small. We'll go from bottom to top. Yeah, I even made the joke that imagine if the second game was going on up those stairs that we couldn't access. That would be kind of hype, honestly. But let's see. Alright, after all this time, finally get to open it. This gate is blocking access to the set of stairs that leads to the 2nd floor. Okay, let's give this a shot. When I went to insert the key, I'd found it in the garden into the keyhole. Fuck. I guess this isn't what the key goes to. Oh, you fucking teasing bastard. I've been wanting to see what's there the entire game, thank you very much. Alright, so all the locked stuff was on the 4th floor, I believe, yeah. Alright, well let's start with the data center then. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give this a shot. When I went to insert the key I found in the garden into the keyhole. Nice! It fits! Then this is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center! I guess all that running I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. So, you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the full floor. Huh? No, we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have the key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Bitch, I'm always right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. So, when you open that door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto.
In other words,
it's in your hands. Just smacks him on the back and just practically shoves him into the room. Again? It means I trust you. Damn! I mean, that's worth more than $4 billion, to be honest, but yeah. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. When aren't you, though? To be honest. What are you doing in the corner? Master told you he trusts you. Master told you that. Well, don't let it go to your head. I am so not happy about any of this. Yeah, we've got or at least she thinks we're a love rival. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry, Miss Toko/Jill. We can share him. We can wear him down together. It'll be fine, Makoto. Makoto's on the job. Not that there's any kind of guarantee. Not a guarantee. I'm totally sure there won't be another kaboom. For serious, man. But, just to be safe, I'm gonna stand somewhere else. Fuck all of you. Really. Fuck every single one of you. I said I trust you. Now you have an obligation to live up to that trust. Alright. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clean my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Kaboom. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Here we go. This is the data center. This is the mastermind's room. Okay, yeah, we went in Headmaster's room in the Chapter 2 epilogue stuff. It was the data center. In a word, the room was strange. There's even cameras in here. What the fuck? I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread. What? Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Yep, every single place in the school. This is where they monitored everything and activated Monokuma. Look what they're showing. Everywhere. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. There's even a surveillance camera in the data center. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Then this room is...
It's all clear now.
The Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. Dude, what the fuck is going on right now? Did Kyoko actually kill the Mastermind? Like, what the fuck? Like, we haven't seen Kyoko at all, and I have no idea where she is. What is even going on? So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. And then I think this settles it. The body in the garden? Yeah. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Murako Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind. Then the Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. Yeah, but it's a way out. The mastermind is dead. Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Not even close. Not even close. Because, I mean, that body. Yeah, it was just an ace in the hole. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So, who was that? Who was it that... But if the mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
We've got to hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. What about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered, yeah. What? Murdered? Did you forget? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
Of course. Yeah, there was a very obvious knife stuck in their stomach. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There is absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But...
Why has it got to be that way? I mean, who could have ever done it? There's one person missing, you idiot.
Such ignorance.
That's exactly what I need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you.
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. Okay, calm down, girl. We're not all slaves. We're workers and servants for Byakuya, but we're not slaves. Not that I would have a problem with that, of course. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Right, we'll start obviously the most obvious place, the desk. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. And Alter Ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. Alright, well, let me have a look what we got so far. We have that fucking creepy Monokuma door. Oh, that's a door! I didn't even realize that was a door before. This door's kind of creepy. It's got a bunch of it's got a picture of Monokuma on it. Look at that. What could be inside? No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you use the key to open this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope. No good. It won't even fit in the keyhole. Which could mean that is the... Yeah, obviously. The Monokuma door is locked by the Monokuma key that Kyoko has.
Yeah.
Obviously. Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's going to happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about the door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't going to do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. Alright, and we could click the monitors, I think. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this, I can sneak on Master whenever I choose. In the bathroom. In the shower especially. Huh? Look at Master go. Like a feast for the eyes. Oh my god. How much is this monthly membership? Jesus Christ. Pervert, I'm kind of glad for you, honestly, that Byakuya didn't hear that. There's nothing showing on this one. Huh? Hey, look, next to the TV. Is that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is! It's just like one of my grandma uses. It's totally one of the high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV?
Huh?
Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning. Saturday morning Tina's here. Nice. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
Ah, you're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright. Let me work my magic, and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? I don't get the reference, but sure. There's even a DVD player there, which is pretty cool.
Huh?
Oh. Whoa. What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. Well, you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world and all, man.
Heck!
And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it. Fair point. Oh, it's just the camera at the top there. This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitor in this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
That's weird. Which
Come
means there could be another room. A very specific room in the case of this room ever getting found, which could be the headmaster's room. Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
It's really weird, huh? You're weird, weird in every possible way, and not just weird, super weird.
But
this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the... Oh, yeah, what the fuck?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea, let's give it a try. Here I went through each channel one by one. But every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
What the heck? Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. Fucking jump scare of the century, my man. What the fuck are you doing? A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually...
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh? What?
Huh?
Just repeating everything. What?
What?
And the music instantly kicked into high gear. My god. I think this does take it to the most interrupted video I've ever done. That's like, what, 7 times now? Oh well. It's no longer a Christmas Eve anyway at the time of recording this, and I'm hoping I might be able to get through the chapter tonight, as I do have a lot more time now, but I guess we'll see. What? And yeah, Monokuma is back, of course, little fucking twat. Been a while, you freaking bastards! Jesus! Oh my god. What a great way to start. Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead! Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid!
What?
Hey, you're acting kind of strange, man. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most, man. How are you still alive? Or how are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's why I wanted to see, the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes even me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing!
Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have more fun than this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going?
Let me out of here!
No, we were supposed to get out of here, man. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. That is honestly very true. It's, that is a part of life naturally anyway. Are you serious? This place is the worst. gets the worst doesn't mean you're in despair. Pretty much, yeah.
Well now.
Almost unanimously correct. Phew, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected it to the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now! Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you all about it. Oh, fuck me. No way. The TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh?
But what does that mean? This is a fucking TV show, isn't it? Oh my god, this is fucking like Squid Game-esque, where the fucking, like the rich people of the world are just like viewing this for their entertainment just to spice things up in life.
What the heck?
It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
unbelievable.
Ah, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Alright, that I didn't expect. What the entire world. This game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme!
The Killing Game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. What? Yeah, and all the shit they've gone through is now live. Hina's like attempted suicide and murder. Byakuya's like just sus, you know. Fucking Genocide Jill has been exposed as Toko, so that secret's out. Good lord, and everything else everyone did, yeah. Holy fuck. But broadcast live? To the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's...
Yes! Oh, it's so rich always seeing that face. Even Tagami's like, bro, how in the fuck did you do this? It can't be. They have to have taken over the airwaves somehow.
Oh, no!
The camera feed is being broadcast, man? No way that's possible.
Phew.
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that? All you need is one trick. All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. It's like a boat tossing in the ocean. My mind had begun to crack and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you? All those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries? Even me luring you here right now. Why would I do that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they'd never seen before. I became a director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying! If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy! Unless, again, we're probably not in Hope's Peak, possibly. Yeah, because I have no fucking idea how this would even be possible beyond just, you know, fictional bullshit and what is this world even like, really? Like, I can sort of maybe possibly understand him taking all the ultimates, but Byakuya's kind of the big one, because, yeah, Byakuya's, like legitimate, like, just high up in the fucking food chain of the world, you know, in the fucking Tagami Corporation. Like, I don't get how they take having an heir taken like that as easy, unless, you know, Byakuya, I guess, maybe has siblings, and they just, his parents are just so snooted to where they just don't give a shit, maybe? Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
To take control of all communications like that, it'd be you'd need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so, how could things have come this far? Well, stay tuned to Chapter 6, bitches! There's something you'll need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh, there's a little business of... Oh my god, are we really doing a fucking class trial right now of all times?
A body has been
Oh
discovered.
my god. We don't even know this person.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Oh my god. Alright then, I think that's gonna do it for this part of Danganronpa. Admittedly, I probably should have stopped around, you know, when they did the whole chapter cut thing with Kyoko and it turned to green, but I don't know. I don't know why I went longer in that, in hindsight. I guess I was just so into it at the moment. I didn't really even think about, you know, stopping or anything. But yeah, with how many cuts I've had in this part anyway, I probably should just, you know, just stop and go from there. So anyway, guys, we are in the first little big part of chapter 5, you know. I don't know, you know, I mean, I guess my theory at the start was wrong, and you know, Toko, Hiro, and Hina are all still alive and kicking, so that little trend of the bullet time battle kind of signifying people's deaths is gone now. It's not a thing anymore, which is interesting. And yeah, I guess now we're in the most interesting case of the game, because we have to investigate a murder for someone we didn't even know. What a fucking waste of a character, though. To waste the ultimate despair like that, that's pretty sus, I can't lie. I don't know, that's, yeah, that's just kind of weird, honestly. But I don't know. Again, I don't know how further we have to go in this game, because I really feel like next chapter is probably going to be the final one in the game. But if we do need it, I could see there being a 7th chapter. I don't know. Again, I was really under the assumption we'd be done with 5. I thought that was like a nice, clean, crisp number. But we still have, you know, everyone. And there is the... Oh, God, Oh, no, I just realized what that means, though! Oh, shit. We'd go into chapter... Again, unless it was Monokuma or the Mastermind, for any reason, we'd go into chapter 6 without Kyoko. Yeah, because there's no one... Everyone here... Like, there's no one here that would do it, right? There's no one here that could kill the 16th student other than Kyoko. Which means Kyoko could very well be... Oh my god, I really, really fucking hope I'm wrong and that's not the case, dude. If we actually lose Kyoko this soon, and I know I'm saying this soon, we're 5 in, anything that isn't the final chapter is too soon for Kyoko to die. I mean, obviously, this game's almost... You know, this game's all obviously giving me the vibes of anyone can die at any time. But it really felt like Kyoko and Makoto were like the 2 exceptions. But fuck me, if we have to like stop and we are in chapter 6 with just Makoto, I guess thematically it makes sense because Kyoko's kind of always been the tutorial character. The one that's guided and led and, you know, trusted in Makoto's instincts to go forward. If Makoto has to finish the game and beat the Mastermind without Kyoko present, that would thematically make sense. And it would make sense as he evolves into, like, you know, his peak as the ultimate lucky student. Or maybe he even gets a new title going forward, right? Like, that would definitely be something very possible if he, like, you know, he was just the ordinary student and then was given this title again. Not by his own actions at all. If this game is like signifying Makoto's growth into an ultimate of his own, a new one, that would make sense thematically. Oh god, but the possibility that fucking Toko, Kyoko dying in this chapter, that is scary. That is very, very scary. Okay. So we're going into probably the most interesting of the murders so far. Because again, this is one we have next to no information about whatsoever. We don't even have an identity for who it is murdered. We just know someone was murdered. And someone else, because obviously Kyoko wouldn't blow up the body, but someone else killed them. Killed her. Mikuru Ikusabi. Mukuro Ikusabi. I guess will be, unless it is Kyoko, unless it really was fucking Kyoko and the body was Kyoko's, which again, I don't imagine because Kyoko, I doubt she'd have red nails, but anyway, guys, you know, that does it for this part of Danganronpa. I haven't edited this together yet, so I don't know how long this chapter is. It might be a little shorter than what I've been typically doing so far for chapters, but anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.